Hello everyone, and welcome back to Island Axolotls, the axolotl side quest of our Wedding Rags to Island Riches Sims 4 adventures that have gotten extremely chaotic and extremely interesting in what various multitude of bugs I seem to be stumbling upon. But you know what? I also had a bit of a stumble recently. I was in a very small accident, and that is why the videos have been taking so long to get out. I would apologize, but like, it was an accident. But still, I wish the stories had been more consistent. However, I had a flash of insight as I was laying there going, ow. Oh, big ow. And it was, you know what? You just gotta learn to roll with the punches in life. And one of the things that has been the highlight of so many of our past adventures has been the absolute delight of having some very mysterious things happen within the realm of our little adventures are the eyes of my axolotl floating. Yes, they were. Now they have vanished. Okay, look, that was not what I meant by having mysterious things happen in the realm of our many adventures. But we have a few interesting things, like some interesting little bugs going on right now with lifetime satisfaction, which means that I haven't figured out which one of the many wonderful mods I have is doing it. But we're gonna kind of ignore the reward points for a minute. I might have to even make up something silly, like a way where Sims have to do something to earn these. However, it does mean that now we can go ahead and like get a whole bunch. I will permit maybe some of those little potions that cost way too much. Anyway, we'll think about that later. Moral of the story is you roll with the punches and you roll with the lovely little axolotls. Okay. That's not what I meant either about rolling with the axolotls, and we're just gonna imagine. What? Do you guys normally do this and I have just missed it somehow? Why is it only the pink chimera axolotl that does that? Oh, I have so many questions. I have so many questions because that is the newest of the axolotls that we have actually snagged. And also, what's the Tamweekwe? That's a new fish for you? That's very exciting, Ukapinipo, because there's literally like no information about it. And apparently there's a postcard being brought home by our pet iguana that we have upstairs. Yeah, rolling with the punches. Smiling chimera axolotls, which happen to be one of the rarer types that we have finally been able to have finally bred. I am so relieved. Nalui, good job on that. Can we actually do any more axolotl breeding at the minute? No, because they're a little worn out from that. But we've got that. We've got a ton of dust, which means the wrath of our grandmother will probably be upon us if she finds out how chaotic the house has become. We'll have to deal with that later too. We've got Leo finishing up a little adorable book about axolotls. He's extremely happy to have all of them out and about. I have no idea what the face is going on this little guy. That's hilarious. What an accomplishment. Leo finished writing an entire book. The book will be added to his inventory for future reading. And now we have our first ever publication finished by Leo. Smiling Salamanders, an axolotl adventure. Best freaking seller quality. Your first publication, Leo? Oh my gosh. That, if we didn't have like 7,000 of, our grandmother's dollars to pay for, her house fees that we were supposed to maintain, that would normally be worthy of like some sort of big celebration. That being said, it is a nonfiction book by Leo. Did you know there's a smiling salamander hiding in the city's very own streams? Let's turn the axolotl's frown upside down together. I remember it now. And then you can study it to focus the mind. You can read the adventures. I want to make sure we have like our own copy if we send it off. Because I think, let's see, writing. I'm really excited about this. It has been literal real life years for me since I have gone ahead and actually been able to like get a book. So I'm actually super happy about that. So I think we're going to go ahead we're gonna get the mail to find out to our horror that there happen to be a bazillion and a half bills that we need to pay.
Yibs!
And we're gonna say that that's definitely a breakthrough that Leo and the Louie have made on our axolotl adventures. Also, I want to go get our little postcard. Oh, it's the wharf. Oh, okay, that's adorable. I think that that's just even more signs. The green chimera axolotl is also what we just bred. We're 8 out of 15, which is great because if I recall correctly, next week is going to be one of the full moons, and I think we only have 15 days before we may lose the opportunity to potentially bring our sister back from the dead. We'll talk more about that later. Also, apparently I need to move my mailbox. All right, scoot, scoot. And then let's see. Can you get it now, Leo? Because are you? It's okay. You can go through the front door. I love how he's a bit paranoid. I forget that from time to time, and then he does adorable things. He's got the mail. I'm glad you're feeling confident for just a second, because the bills are now 7,723 simoleons. So you're feeling focused, but you're also making me think about this mod I saw the other day where Sims have appropriate reactions to terrifying bills. But speaking of terrifying bills, and in celebration also of Leo finishing his book, I have given a little bit more thought to how I want Sims in my world to be able to like earn money. And one of the things that I think is going to be appropriate is because Leo is indeed a biologist, that is indeed his career, we will allow the selling of feathers that he finds. So that's going to help out with some of the like mega fees that we have. Probably I could have kept those feathers, but it's too late now because you can't bring them back from the void of your pockets being being a money pit. Oh dear. Well, you know, in retrospect, I probably should have kept those, but that's okay. But that does give us 1,000 simoles towards our goal, and we can either self-publish for a small amount of daily royalties or sell to a publisher. Selling to a publisher will grant a moderate amount of royalties, which are received daily. Oh, new personality trait, self-assured. He's been feeling really confident and self-assured lately. He's ready to go out and tackle anything. Yes. I don't even know if that conflicts with his paranoid, but we'll have to investigate that. But I like that he's feeling self-assured. What a fun little thing. Because he's been feeling super confident with like his new friends. Now apparently he's on the road to fame. Watch out, world. Now each day Leo will earn a moderate amount of royalties. And we better have my book. Oh, thank goodness we do have my book. I really want to see if there's a way to upload custom books to the Sims 4 gallery, because that would make me cry with joy if I could get some of your guys' books, and the books are Sims right, could be something you add into your Sims personal libraries. And I really want to see if there's a way to change the cover of custom books because they're sad beans. Oh, that's so cool. Good job, Leo. Well, you're feeling confident. Now have a snowball fight in spring in the equivalent of Mexico, Central America. That's pretty it's pretty intense. Join the Archaeological Society is also something he wants to do, but publishing that book to a publisher is our way of saying that he's submitting some of the data that he has collected about our little axolotl friends. So I'm actually gonna have him research conservation for just a minute to kind of celebrate that as well. Drat, it's bats, plasma bats at that. Why do we have bats in Grandma's attic? And what? Okay, actually, that involves like a little bit of a panic, convinced to bathe. What the heck, Leo? Maybe spar, let's see, complaints, deep thoughts. I feel like that's worthy of complaints, maybe, or become best friends or small talk. Oh my gosh, because it's just like his excitement. Show pictures of Salvador. Maybe we'll like share our photos to talk about how exciting it is to, oh dear. Or Nalui, and now Nalui wants to go and mourn Ayera. I guess she's like, maybe this place is getting haunted. Complaints, maybe complain. Would she complain, or would she just be like, what was that about? Like, talk about dreams. maybe talk about dreams to represent like, so I just had bats. I think maybe Aira is like your sister. Maybe we will be able to find something out about bringing her back from the dead if we continue to investigate. Perfect segue, actually. The bats reminded us somehow. Maybe the house is haunted. Haunted. Oh wait, crap. Aira is still dead. Oh right. Then what about the Archaeological Society? And we could make big mega bucks with those dirt clumps. I know we can. And we even have a little like archaeological dig site area. I want. Okay, hello, sir. That's fine, townies. That's fine. Uki, you good? Yeah, he's good. He's got a fishing bro friend. All right. Anyway. All right. This is escalating quickly because now we're excited. House is probably haunted because you know your sister's still dead, but maybe doing research on the history of the axolotls. Oh no! Will help out with keeping her alive. Also, the iguana is about to die of starvation. All right, so friendly. Let's actually interest. Maybe. What about, so small talk, show pictures of Salvadorada. Let's do that. And have that be a way we can talk about the archaeology skill as well as the legends and lore of Salvadorada. And then, Louis, why are people calling you all the time? People want you to come over. I feel like she just gets a lot of spam calls. I'm just going to call it. Call it. And then let's see. Uki's still catching some fish. And then maybe... Oh no, now he's depressed because he's thinking about his dead sister. Oh, Leo, no. Okay, well that's not what we were aiming for. But maybe we can try to make you feel a little bit better. Is that something we can manage? Can we try to console you? Awkward hugs don't really work because you both don't like that. What about, I don't want romance. I just want like a nice little, not gift. Where's just like a friendly hug? Oh, it would be awkward hug now because Nalui is kind of still stressed about feeling, disgust, sad mood. I mean, it's kind of like a family-based skill, so maybe we'll go ahead and talk with him about that.
Pakyoin Limla? Kibaya!
Oh dear. Can he friendly hug you without it being awkward? I mean, you're literally in tattered clothes right now. I wonder if that makes him worried a little. Oh, there you go. Nice little bit of comfort. And then what does she want? Ask Sim about day. So let's ask him about his day just to get that out of the way. And oh no, now he's feeling focused again. I love that. Maybe she helped him out with like, don't worry too much. We're gonna take care of things. We're gonna figure out how to take care of your sister. For now, let's go ahead. I'm gonna turn headlines back on for a second. Oh dear. Hunger, starving, attention low, activity low. Let's come up here and we're gonna take care. And then we're gonna talk to our iguana as a way to maybe we'll like tell him some secrets. That's adorable. But we're gonna talk to our iguana and play with him and take care of him. And I wonder where the little postcard that the iguana got for us is supposed to be. Is it in our household inventory? It is! Oh, and it's a rare one. Oh, happy day. I'm so proud of you, little guy. I've never done the postcard collection from anything, actually. And I like the idea that maybe the postcard that we got just after we finished our book publication on axolotls is related. Why are you earning bowling skill and fitness skills? Right, so I need to do... We're rolling with the weirdness. Na na na, na na na. Rolling with the weirdness. Da 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 da. Ooh, and our water plants are coming along. Oh, that makes me so happy. All right, let's also survey and maybe take photos of some of these plants. Ooh, we've got some fresh feathers we could go ahead and I'm gonna give those to Leo because it's his grandma's backyard. There we go. There's even some seagulls we could scare off if we wanted, but I think we're good there. And Uki, you just keep fishing and being like a cool dude bro merman. I really like your Tambiqui. The Tambiqui is already pretty big, but this one's bigger. Well, could you just, why do you have to like make my curiosity go at a like really odd time? Tambiqui fish. It's huge. Excuse me. It's huge. A large species of freshwater fish in South America. It's gigantic. I highly recommend giving this guy a good look because, oh my, he's a big fish. A very big fish. It would not fit in any of these aquariums. I could definitely try. Like, can I put the Tambiqui in? No. See, this guy is huge. He's gigantic. I also really like him. Oh, and we have Captain Fishbones. That's right. Okay, look, Yuki, you have distracted me. This was not supposed to happen. I really am excited about Captain Fishbones, by the way. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that we have these two new friends. Oh my gosh, we might bring home fish from foreign adventures. Uki, we might have some fish friends. How long do they live for? I wish there was a mod like in Sims 3 where you could breed your fish and then we could just have Captain Fishbones, the buddy friend, like the 19th over the generations. All right, well, all of that was extremely exciting. And Lily does have some new water plants that you guys can see here in the backyard. So there are some amazing modders out there, and King Zace is actually a newer to me modder who does water plants, as many amazing other modded plants that he has. He also has like these clovers, which I'm a big fan of. I'm not gonna lie, I really like them. And he's got a few other really amazing mods that include things like cobweb plants and fire fruit, which we definitely are going to have in the future. But since we are studying axolotls right now, I figured these water plants are going to be really cool and fantastic to focus on for what our research is. And these were the water plants I was talking about, wanting to spread through the world so that we would have water plants to represent healthier stream systems for our axolotls, which is definitely a big goal that our wonderful Leo and Nalui would start developing as they learn more about the axolotl and their plight. Now, it is kind of getting interesting too, how more and more of this is taking up space in Grandma's house and Grandma's backyard. And let's just say if Grandma's friends came over to check in on how the grandkids are doing while Grandma is on her year-long, like, cruise of the world that she won, I think that, Grandma's friends would have some interesting things to report. Not even beginning with the fact that one of the grandkids is kind of missing and there's an urn in the grandkids' bedroom. Oh, and you want to make a little, oh, wait, I shouldn't have stopped you from making a cute little herb thingy. Oh man, I'm so happy that their work is turning out so great. All right, I'm gonna help him cook this because I accidentally canceled it. So let's do, you make some food, friend. Let's make sure that your little guy is alive and well though. So he is content and okay, and you've actually got a really great relationship with this iguana, this little iguana. Also, my guinea pigs are currently sniffing my toes, which is very ticklish. So if I start giggling randomly, perhaps just random amounts of Seri joy, perhaps guinea pigs. You just don't know with me. All right. Speaking of other ways we can make money, though, we do have more research data. And then, are you looking for love? No, I'm not. Stop. Like, all right. We do have more research data that we can sell to a nature channel for a lot of money or send to a research center. And I think the research data has to stay in Louie's inventory. Yes, because it's her personal data. So since we already have an excellent level on our career right now, I'm a little worried we're about to lose that. If I send it to the research center, let's send one sample. I think it just gingerly nudged our level up. So let's sell this one to a nature center. Wow, that was worth a lot. I wonder what impacts that. But there's how we can start making the big bucks with these surveys. Because I think sometimes the surveys have like a cooldown because our very, very focused Leo here, he couldn't do back-to-back surveys earlier, but I wonder if because Nalui's job is so like high level, if that's why he can do so many surveys. Yeah, look, he has to wait a while before he can do more surveys, but he can actually take more pictures. So I wonder if that has something to do with Nalui's job. He can survey this one, but not this one. And he can survey, I guess maybe if it's just like different plants can be surveyed at different times. That's interesting. Also, I really hope we don't burn the house down on top of everything else. I haven't watched these little pizza makers make things yet. I'm a little concerned why watching this fire makes me so happy. And I actually have had an idea recently for a little challenge called Pizza to Politician or Pizza to President, where you have to try to run a little like pizza place and you're like, I need to make the world better for everyone. And so you try to sell pizza in the city to earn up enough experience to become like the president. But that's just a random little Seri idea to pile into the mountain range of random Seri ideas. Anyway, Ukapinipo is now a fixture in the local fishing community, near and far. Everyone unhook in sinker.sim says so. Ukapinipo can now teach other sims to fish. That's so cool. And he can catch the deadly coral scorpion fish. Good for you, Uki. I am stunned that you have just decided you will stay here and just nonstop fish. You aren't really catching a lot. Let's do an aquatic lure and then let you go fishing. And then, well, maybe we'll go fishing with bait to see what the little things will tell him. But Ukapinipo has also, an electronics upgrade part I'll sell, has also recently caught this ring. We need to examine this ring, but I wanted to give Uki and his poor romance-loving self his own space to do that versus just like shoving it in with everything else. Nalui, can we just like sell the nature channel again? That's kind of broken, Nalui. Like we could get all the money we ever needed with that, I think. Yeah. So, well, oh, I see. So you do kind of use up, I think, the different plants. And so the more plants and plant pots and healthy plants we're able to keep together, then the more we can sell this research. But it looks like with the publication of Leo's book, we have actually managed to get a bit of progress on this. Huzzah! Huzzah! And we get to eat like a delicious focaccia. My beloved husband Chips makes an amazing focaccia. We're just struggling to make it amazing when it now needs to be gluten-free too. That's all right. I have many other wonderful things about my life. Oh, watch stars with Nalui. Uki, that's adorable. Also, we have started to use the tool mod more to decorate the neighborhood. So you may be thinking, oh, what a lovely well here in the new, like, the new Enamorada neighborhood. This is a fantastic well that I found from a modder who, I can't remember their name right now, but they make amazing medieval things. It is a off-grid, and now with the tool mod off-lot, functional sink that allows our merman to have a drink. Off of the lot that doesn't involve very scary looking pond water that he probably should not be drinking. But can you come? Ah, that makes me happy. That makes me very happy because there should indeed be different ways that we could have Sims get water. Like water fountains, in my opinion, should be a legal requirement. Anyway, after careful observation, Leo has discovered an invasive species infesting the kelp. That's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's perfect because it's so related to exactly what we were just talking about. Let's have him take care of that. And I wonder what happens if he fertilizes it with the 4-leaf clover. That sounds really funny. I don't know if that will actually help the plant at all. So we'll kind of keep an eye on this kelp. And I have no idea how I broke my lifetime aspiration points. It's really kind of funny. I think it had something to do with trying to have a haunted house lot. Ah, all right, good. And Nalui, you're good. Why don't you... I'm so happy with how this has turned out. And do you have any... Oh, look, and she didn't get any survey information that time. So it does seem like there happens to be a bit of a balance to it. Okay, no, you can go to the restroom. Never mind. I was gonna have you like serve this stuff. Here you go. Use this and then go wash your hands and we'll get ready for a nice dinner. But that invasive species. Oh, what? Oh, that's so nasty. The invasive species. It's actual like gigantic worm things. Whoa. Oh, that's gonna fit in with the immersion of what we've been working for so well, friends. So freaking well. Also, the iguana better not be inside. No. The iguana is not supposed to be in the pizza maker. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of hilarious. Yeah. All right. Well, good news is we tackled a lot. We absolutely tackled quite a bit today. We have managed to go ahead. We're going to have Leo serve this wonderful food somewhere. That's... Please tell me, where's the food? Oh my gosh, Leo. There we go, buddy. There you go. We're gonna go ahead. We can call to meal. Like, well, I meant the household, but there you are. Let's call everybody to enjoy a nice meal. You could come over and just eat now, friends. And then we'll celebrate having managed to research more about our wonderful axolotls. The first publication of our research book series, which I personally am quite excited about. And with a little bit more effort, let's send to the research center. And look at that, the job performance going up on Leo here. Hopefully it'll continue to rise. And I think I just heard a ghost up in the like attic with the bats. Oh, and speaking of life with the bats, Leo is now self-assured too. Oh, there was so much that just went down today. And since we had bats, let's have Leo give both Uki and Nalui the gift of a couple of these special flowers to deter some of the other creatures. And then the lightning insulation and the spider repellent. There we go. He's gonna be like, all right, I'm sure we're gonna be able to do something about the bat and the possessed house and all of these other issues. It's all gonna be okay. And it looks like everybody's had a good time. All right. Nalui, we're working off the herb focaccia, I see. That's fine. But all right, so I actually think that this has been amazingly interesting. I have no idea what kind of wonkiness our little axolotls were up to, but it was rather hilarious. Everybody seems to be in good spirits with each other, and Uka Panipo, of all people, is the one cleaning up the house. I am so proud of you. Even though he's like, I've been out all day. Doing what? Collecting magic rings and fish? Don't worry about it. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on these adventures. It has been a rather chaotic, hilarious day that I hope won't end on Uki losing bladder control over a dust bunny he just discovered and thinks is cute because, you know, he's a merman. He's not seen a dust bunny before. Kind of adorable. I think he likes it. Can it search for valuables? Oh no, this is going to be the beginning of a beautiful relationship that I don't know how to, like, how am I going to bring a dust bunny back home to the beach? Oh no, I made him hug it. Oh dear. Okay, it's a match made in heaven. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.